Many people in our churches want to experience hymns again. We cannot sing hymns in person right now, but we church musicians can offer inspiring hymn improvisations and solos to our congregation during this time. We can play them in such a way that they are rousing and impactful and speak to the text of those hymns that our congregations love. So today in this video, I would like to demonstrate a couple of my improvisations based on introductions and reharmonizations that I have previously written for some hymns. I want to show how you can use those pre-written intros and reharms that are found in so many collections to create your own awesome preludes, offertories, postludes, etc. All of my intros and reharms that I will be using in this video to improvise and make into solos, they are all available at my website, The Church Musician's Assistant. They are available in the hymn accompaniment library, where I have many more of these types of intros and reharms on various hymns. So I'll put the link to the hymn accompaniment library in the description box below. With that, let's jump into each one of my improvisations. Here I have my introduction for Ein Feste Burg. I'm going to use this in the most simple way that I can think of to create a fun postlude. Basically, I'm going to use my introduction as a bookend to the actual hymn. So I will play the first couple phrases of the introduction and then transition into the hymn itself, which I will play in the unmetered style, the more dance-like style of the 16th century. And then after I play through the hymn in that unmetered style, then I will play it through the entire introduction as a sort of finale to the whole piece. I am playing a offertory or communion solo on Kingsfold based on my introduction here. In the first 4 bars, you will see that I have come up with a chord progression and a chord arpeggiation that undergirds the whole introduction. I will be basing my whole piece off of that, really, and just experimenting with range on the piano, low and high, as well as experimenting with filling in more of those notes, adding faster arpeggiations, slower arpeggiations, and moving the melody around in the ranges as well. This is my introduction for the hymn Leone, and I have tried to be a little more creative with this improvisation than the others. I'm expounding on motives that I've already come up with here and just elaborating on those, sort of building them from soft to loud. I use the concept of drone and really maximize the usage of that. Here I have my introduction slash reharmonization of Holy Manna. It can be used, like I said, as an intro, or if your congregation is comfortable singing along to something a little different than usual, then you can of course use it as a last verse or a middle verse. I have written this as a canon in 3 voices. The pedal line is not exact. It's not precisely the melody, but it gets at the melody enough to insinuate 3 different parts going on at the same time. So what I'm going to do is just kind of add layers as I go through, and as I add layers, I will also add more to the registrations. I will start in the swell fairly quietly with the melody and gradually work my way down to the great manual, which is set slightly louder, and I will work that second canon part in. Then on the second time through the introduction, reharm, whatever, I will add the pedal part. And in my registrations, I'm going to use the trombones, the 8-foot and the 16-foot, for that part. After I play through this that second time with the pedal part, I'm going to add a short interlude. Then I'll just finish out with the tail end of the melody, and you'll kind of see how it all comes together. So here is Holy Manna as a prelude, postlude, based on my introduction. Thank you for spending some time with me today. I hope that this video has showed you how you can utilize all of those hymn reharms, hymn introductions that you came up with or that you purchased in a collection. Before you leave, I ask that you please like this video if it was helpful to you, and please subscribe to our channel, The Church Musician's Assistant. I appreciate that a lot. My name is Hannah Cruz at The Church Musician's Assistant, and until next time, blessings.